Mike, we'll start as we do every week with an injury update, the fitness and health of the squad. It appeared that we came out of the game against Dewsbury pretty much unscathed. Any of the players that missed that game, Adam Ruskin and Luke Collins, likely to be back in contention for the game against Hunslet?
Yeah, all three of them. Nathan will be back, we know that 100%. Adam will give it till the last minute, but Luke will be back as well. Yeah, so we've sort of got three coming in, which is good news for us.
Were you pleased with how we performed without those three players? Three key, integral members of our team?
Just the way that we stuck in it for longer than we have done, before. And it made it quite tricky this week looking at the team, because of the work rate that was put in and that. So, last week's performance was really good, and it's fed into this week. This week's has flown by at a good pace in training, and the chat's been good.
Would we be expecting a similar kind of challenge from Hunslet that we got from Dewsbury last weekend? Hunslet are a team, we have played them already this season. It's no secret that they're eyeing promotion this season. Would it be the same?
Yeah, I think I think he knows exactly what he wants from that team, and the team he's put together would suggest that they should be there or thereabouts at the end of the season. So they'll be tough. They'll keep going for 80, like they did here. I think here we were there for 40, 45 minutes of it, but they just kept going a little bit longer than we did, and then they blew us out at the end. But yeah, it'll be another. We'll have to work hard for 80 minutes to just stay close to him, and then hopefully we can get a win, and that's what we're aiming for off the back of last week's performance.
And you facing Tyler Walton, is that a result of the way Hunslet play down here, the fact that they are a big physical side? Are you bringing another player in just to make us a little bit tougher in the middle?
We obviously we've got players coming back, but we've not got our middles coming back. Do you know what I mean? So we're a little bit. Obviously, Jack's still not back. Brad's not available, so we're still light there. We're still going to go with a really, really good pack, and that's obviously why I've got to tie in. But yeah, that's what that's saying really, is we're a bit banged up in our front row, and we're trying to put a strong front row up because we'll need one against Hunslet, especially in Holston. That's probably one of the best middles in comp. So yeah.
This is the final game of our 7-week block before we've then got a couple of weeks off, before we go back into the last block of fixtures. Will you be looking for the players to go out with some sort of a bang before we take a breather again?
Yeah, I think, and I'm confident enough to say it, I think we performed well last week, and we've got to prove it's not a flash in the pan. We've got to prove we can back that up, because to be successful, that's what you've got to do. You've got to be week after week after week. You can replicate what you've done, and the boys know now that they can stay in it for 80. They can hang in there with the best in the league. So yeah, we need to back that up. Last week, we need to show we can play at that level and stay in a game and go set for set with teams.
Hunslet have been busy in the transfer market this week, bringing in a player that we know plenty about in Marcus Green. They've also brought Miles Lawford in, both those players from Bradford. Alan Kilshaw said that that's because results are what matters. Is that perhaps testament to where we are, that he's felt the need to go out and bring players in this week?
Yeah, I think, and Al said after the game here, when he spoke to me, he spoke quite well about how he thought we played, and the players that we had and everything. Yeah, so I do think it's that, and I think he's honest in what he's saying. He knows the team he's got, and he knows that they should be up there pushing for that promotion spot, and that's what he's doing. He's strengthening for that, and he's trying to build a little bit of momentum. I'm guessing here he's his own coach and his own man, but he's probably trying to build a little bit of momentum going into it, and what he probably doesn't want is a potential banana skin fixture, I'd like to think.
We've played Hunslet once already this season. That 40-minute performance you talked about, it was a tale of two halves, but in those two halves, would it be fair to say that in the first half we knew how we could get at them and how we could score points? In the second half, we saw how they can hurt us if we don't do the basics right. Is that an advantage going into this weekend? You know what to expect, plus you know how they can be undone?
Yeah, I think we know now we can go for 80, and we know when we're tired, we're not tired, we've still got more in us, and we can keep going with it. I think the problem in that first game was that we knew how to undo them, or, well, not undo them, that's the wrong word to use, but we knew how we could cause them problems and upset their rhythm a little bit. But what we didn't do was, they stuck to their game plan for 80 minutes, and you know, if you had their 9 in their front rows, that's exactly how you play the game. You know, that's what, and we didn't stay with them, we didn't deal with them for the 80, and that's where the game got away from us. They knocked holes in us in the middle, and that just exploited it a little bit, but hopefully we'll be a little bit better than that this week.
Well, Mike, thanks for your time and best of luck on Sunday.
Thank you.